Hey everyone, so here's a confession. I didn't pay for an IELTS course. I didn't buy a single textbook. No expensive teachers, nothing. Instead, I prepared for IELTS using only free apps. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I used, how I used it, and what actually helped me improve, plus what was just a waste of time. This isn't just a list of apps, this is my IELTS journey, told through my phone. So if you're serious about improving your English, whether it's grammar, speaking, writing, or just surviving IELTS listening without crying, grab your notebook and your phone and let's do this. Let's talk about vocabulary, because when I started, my idea of academic vocabulary was big words that sound smart. Spoiler alert, that's not enough. App number 1, Anki. Or you can use Do Cards. Anki and Do Cards are flashcard apps, but don't roll your eyes just yet. It's like if memory and strategy had a baby. What I did, I downloaded a shared deck called IELTS High Frequency Word, already made by someone else who has been involved with IELTS for much longer time than I have. I added my own cards too, especially words I kept forgetting. It comes very handy when you practice IELTS reading and encounter new challenging words. Just keep the app open and type down the new words. And you can see how effective these apps can be when you're done practicing for the day, having added around 10 new words to your vocabulary bank. Then I used it for 5 minutes every morning while brushing my teeth or while waiting for the coffee machine to be done, or sometimes before going to sleep. Literally anytime. Just a few minutes to keep the new words locked in. It's spaced repetition. It doesn't just show you the words, it shows them when you're about to forget them. My advice, add your own example sentences to each card, not from Google, from your life. Cause it is totally fine to forget words, but you will never forget the meaning of a whole sentence you made. Like for mitigate. I tried to mitigate my boredom by watching cat videos instead of studying. And then you can add that you regret it. That's how you remember stuff. Fixing my listening skills. When I first did an IELTS listening test, I blinked once and missed 3 answers. So I had to train my brain to stay focused for 30 plus minutes. And that's where this app came in. App number 2, BBC Learning English, specifically the 6-minute English podcast. I think the app has stopped, but you can find everything on the website. I will leave the link to the website and all the other apps in the description box below. So don't worry about it now. Every evening I listen to one episode on the bus, doing dishes, cooking, walking, or even on the couch doing nothing. Here's how I made it active. First, listen just to enjoy, no pressure. Second listen, I'd pause and write down new words. Third listen, I'd repeat sentences out loud. Yes, out loud. Don't talk to yourself, just say it and practice it as loud as you can. And be confident. Here's a bonus tip. Use the news review for IELTS style topics like environment, health, and tech. It's gold. Speak like you mean it. App number 3. ELSA Speak. This app changed everything for me. It uses AI to analyze your pronunciation like. I used it to practice words I always mess up, like environment, vehicle, and entrepreneur. Why is that word so hard? Work on intonations and rhythm. Because sounding fluent isn't about speed, it's about music in your voice. And the one and only app, the app of all apps, ChatGPT. I did this. Hey ChatGPT, can you be my IELTS examiner and practice speaking tests with me, asking me questions one by one? Then Listen to the revised answer. Hey ChatGPT, can you be my IELTS examiner and practice a speaking test with me, asking me questions one by one?
Of course. Let's begin. Can you tell me about your favorite hobby?
So after you do that, listen to the revised answer. Let's talk writing. Here's the truth. Writing practice is painful, but avoiding it is worse. App number 4, Grammarly. Before you roll your eyes again, yes, Grammarly is a grammar checker, but that's not how I used it. What I did, I wrote my task 1 and task 2 essays in Google Docs. I copied them into Grammarly and looked for patterns in my mistakes. Example, it kept catching my bad habit of using passive voice everywhere. Instead of it is believed that education is important, I learned to say, many people believe that education is important. Much better, more direct, more natural. Grammarly helped me clean up punctuation, transitions, and tone, even in the free version. Bonus tip. Don't just write essays. Write emails, posts, anything, and use Grammarly to see how you write in real life. App number 5, IELTS Prep by British Council. It is official, it is free, and it actually helped me stay organized. And this is what I did. Full listening and reading tests under time pressure. And this is so important. Practice the speaking prompts from real past papers and read model answers to see how far off I was. Set a timer, do a reading test, and then use the app to check why your answers were wrong, not just what was wrong. That's how I figure out my problem with true-false not giving questions. I was reading too fast and assuming answers, but now I know if it's not literally there, it's not given, period. Please check the other videos about the reading part and about skimming and scanning techniques to know what is it all about. Real conversations, real progress. So, practicing with an app is fine, but you know what improved my speaking more than anything? Real conversations with strangers on my phone. App number 6, HelloTalk. It connects you with native English speakers, learning your language. I talk to people from the UK, Canada, even Australia, which was a whole other accent challenge. And here's what I did. I searched for people interested in language exchange. I sent voice notes of my IELTS speaking answers and asked, how does this sound to you? I got feedback like, you sound good, but maybe slow down your bass here. And the best part, some of those people become real friends. Advice, especially for young people and teenagers. Be safe, be polite, and don't get stuck just chatting. Use it strategically for feedback. And if you were a teenager, it is okay to have one of your parents around just in case. So, here's the truth. I didn't pass IELTS because of one magic app or because of all the good apps together. I passed because I used free tools consistently, strategically, and with a lot of practice, investing time and a bit of effort to achieve my goal. And my final advice to you, don't try to do everything at once. Choose 2 to 3 apps that match your weakness. Make it fun, make it part of your routine. Everything you need is already in your phone and in your mindset. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more content like this, and drop a comment telling me which of these apps are you going to start with. Or tell me your biggest IELTS struggle. I'll try to help you in the next video. See you next time and good luck with your IELTS journey. You've got this. Bye for now.